Hey, I'm Seth with Land House. My shop here is about 3.5 years old, and it has done fantastic over the years, except this past year we had a lot of rain, and I started noticing it was very moist in here. Let me show you one thing that I noticed. Excuse the big mess. I had this piece of plywood against the wall here, and it's starting to grow a little bit of very light green mildew, mold, I guess it's mold. But anyway, it's coming up from the ground. I noticed the same thing over here on this piece. It's down here at the bottom. So that makes me think that maybe moisture is coming up from the ground and getting through the shop through the plywood. And so today I'm going to be installing some black plastic to hopefully cut down on the moisture in here. I got this 100-foot roll of 6mm plastic. Super heavy stuff. We'll be putting this down. Now, the guy at the hardware store suggested two things. Tack it up to the bottom of the shop using, let's see, she put them out here. Using these little cap nails. And then also, since I've got so much of this, I can lay a piece down on the ground directly and put rocks on top of it. So under my house in the crawl space, there is the plastic holding up the insulation, and then the plastic on the ground is again. So I think it should be just fine to do on both. I need two pieces of this that are going to be 16 by 20 foot. So I'm going to go ahead and get that rolled out real quick. Okay, here's the 20-foot mark plus a little extra. Hopefully I can just cut this across here and it will be pretty straight. Dad's got a sharp knife on this side, okay?
What, Daddy?
Dad's favorite tape measure is starting to get old. Alright, there we go. I wanted to mention the other things that I'm using to keep the moisture out of the shop. I've got a solar panel up on the roof up here that goes directly to a computer fan which pulls hot air out of the attic space. The attic is insulated, and then there's also holes all up in the soffit material over here to draw air from that edge of the building and this edge to the top and then out through that solar panel that is up there. So anyway, but I still want to get this plastic under the shop. So I've got a center support here that goes all the way across, and so I'll have to actually cut my plastic in half here to slide it under there. So I may just stretch it out here real quick and then make a slit down the middle to have the two different sides. But it'll be nice to have this down first so that I can get on that when I'm tacking up the other piece to the top. I found the middle seam where it was rolled up after manufacturing, so I'm just going to follow that and cut this thing in half so that I have equal pieces on both sides. And I can just slide these on through to the other end and then put some rocks on it to hopefully keep it in place. I got this piece cut in half. I'm gonna go ahead and just start slowly feeding it under here. I really hope I don't find a hornet's nest. That would be no fun. I've bunched up all the plastic here at the opening, and now I'm just going to start scooting it under here, or at least that's the plan. Well, you sure are helping. Are you going to help me slide it up under there? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's see what we can do up under here. I've got the best help with me today. You ready to slide? Grab my hand. Here we go. Alright, gotta make this camera low profile. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna slowly push this plastic all the way to the other end. Luckily, the further we go, the more headroom we have to work with. We're getting closer to the higher side here. Let's scoot back so we can push a little more through. Are you pushing? Just finished getting the first piece laid out here, and now I'm going to do the worm to get out to the other side. Now I do want to try one thing. The hill behind the house has a lot of silt and sediment that flows under here, and so I think what I'm going to do is, after this piece is installed, I'm going to then tack up this edge to the top, and then even this corner for a while at least, so that the silt will just pass under here. And so basically we'll have this dry most of the time, because that water won't be flowing over into this. So we'll give it a try. And the low end over there I'll keep
I'm gonna do the same thing like
loose.
my dad's doing.
What's your dad doing? Doing a video?
No.
Oh, you're gonna do the scoot thing? Scoot. Just finished getting the other side done. So we've got both pieces out there on the ground. Now I'm gonna go cut the exact same piece that I can tack up to the bottom of the shop here. I've gone ahead and spread this out so I can cut down this seam right here. Hey Emma, come here real quick. See what happens if you sit right here on this and try to slide down.
Okay.
See what happens. Sit right there.
Okay.
See if it's a one big slide. It's a bit slow. The second piece of plastic has now been cut, and that's going to go up top here. And so we've shimmied to the far end, and I think I'm just going to use a whole bunch of these plastic cap nails. You gonna show them too? Plastic cap nails. So
they go uphill.
They go on the wood like that. Very cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to start on this corner over here and see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't suffocate us. That would be tragic. All right, so here we go. Okay, are you going to be my nail hander? You are?
Daddy!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Next one, please. Thank you. Let's just go over a little bit here.
Okay. Hammer it in time.
Hammer it in time. Surprisingly, this is a pretty good ab workout. But I'm just sliding back about 2 feet or so, and then doing a row of these cap nails. So I'm going to be building a lawnmower shed pretty soon. I think I'm going to go ahead and put another piece of this plastic down under that whenever I'm building it. I won't have nearly this amount of crawl space. Man, that's an attractive angle. So I managed to get everything buttoned up here, and I pulled this side up so that when the water comes off that back hill, it will go under this because otherwise it would just be resting on top of here. But anyway, I have to come back and put a few more every couple of 2 feet so that it doesn't flap around in the wind. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I think having these 2 sheets here will be able to stop that moisture really well. The guy at the hardware store said to put rocks on that. I've got this stack of pavers. I've got tons of these over in the woods too, so I figure they'd be nice and flat to keep this from coming back up. So just like every little bit, I'm gonna come in here and add a paver stone. Okay, next day, I've been back up under the house and I have almost everything finished on this side now, but I have to get these little pieces of wood pulled out of here that you can't really see. There you go. I gotta get those out of here so that I can get the last bit of plastic pulled and we should be good. I'm kind of anticipating some spiders, and so I've got the gloves here so I can pull these out. This is also where the water is going to run, and so having this pile of logs here stopping the water would not be good. Well, looks like my assistance is about done for the day. So I'm just putting the last of these paver stones up under here. I got this pulled out, and I'm just gonna put these here to prevent this from blowing away. I'm not sure it'll focus, but hey, there we go. So that whole side is done. Over there is done. So this side over here is all tacked up so that water can't get under it. And then the very back side as well. I'll go over there so you can see it. It's not gonna stay focused. Anyway, so all the water that comes in here will flow that way or toward us here and hopefully escape just fine. But here on the back end, I've got everything tacked up as well. So you can see water is going to hit this side and just go under it and hopefully not have any issues with getting up into the building. And so it's the same way all along this edge as well, all the way on that way. And then I did that on this side over here. And so if water gets in there somehow, it can come off on this side. Well, thank you so much for joining me here. I think this dual layer of plastic under here is going to make a huge difference this summer with the moisture that's getting into the shop. Now we are approaching late September when I'm filming this, so moisture is already dropping here as winter approaches, but it's gonna be nice. I think having 2 layers of 6mm plastic under here will reduce that moisture problem all the way. Thank you so much for watching. If you would hit that subscribe button and be sure to leave a comment. I've never done this before, so if it's wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. I intend on putting 1 layer of plastic down underneath my lawnmower and 4-wheeler shed to keep this from happening, because it's going to be so close to the ground I won't be able to get under there and tack stuff up. So just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. It's been 3 days. It has not rained yet. Just wanted to give you an update for how the plastic is doing. The shop is cool here, but not moist. So, and also when I walk in, used to it have that ever so slight mildewy smell. That's gone. So let me show you out here what it looks like under the plastic. Yeah. So I peeled this back the other day, and it's wet under there. I don't know how it shows, but you can see like that's wet. So that moisture right there would have passed up into the building at some point. So it's working. I like it so much. I'll let you know definitely an update in the summertime whenever we have a lot more humidity, but right now, big difference even just in September. Okay, thanks for watching.